Hi, I'm Lenore Miller, and this is an introduction to the services I offer as a professional speaker.
This is the second time now we've had Lenore speak at one of our team development days, and she's thoroughly engaging and entertaining, and the feedback from each of these groups has just been phenomenal.
I do have some keynote presentations that are ready to go, but I really like to craft a presentation for the audience. Of course, I cover all the usual corporate areas like team building and leadership and thinking outside the box and creative problem solving. But, I really pride myself in being able to craft presentations that actually inspire my audience and get them to take action.
I really like the anchor method. I'll be using that in the workplace.
Some really good visualisation techniques that were in the workshop today, which took some of the theory and sort of put it into a practical context.
So I would ask a conference organiser, what is it that they need their audience to get, and how will they know they got it? I really like doing innovative things that people will remember. Some people go to a lot of presentations and it all ends up blending in together. So instead of just delivering lots of concepts that you don't remember the next day, I like to give people anchor points in a presentation that they can go back and then recapture the concept that they learn about, rather than going away having heard lots of concepts and never being able to use them again. So I want them to be able to take action.
The bubbles were a great sort of way to make it a little light-hearted, but there was a point behind it as well.
The thing about being a speaker is that it's a craft and you need to be really good at it. So I've been fortunate enough to train with some of the best in the business. I trained with the Christopher Howard organisation. It was the most challenging course I ever did, but it's the best thing I've ever done. And that's really helped me to go from being a good speaker to being a great speaker. And I'm passionate about delivering my best. There's times in a workshop where you can see people in the audience with their arms folded and resisting actually being in the audience, because perhaps they've been made to come along. What I really love is when you see them uncross their arms and relax and then start sitting forward in their chair. They're really engaged, they're nodding their heads. You've really got them then. I've ended up with this really unique collection of qualifications over the last 15, 20 years, and that all comes with me into the presentations that I give. I actually worked in the Commonwealth Bank for 3.5 years as a sales coach and trainer for their frontline staff and managers, so I know how important it is to deliver training that gets frontline results. Most of the things I've studied have been around human behaviour, so I have a diploma in relationship counselling, and that's been really great to understand how people get on or don't get on. I'm a master practitioner in neuro-linguistic programming. I'm a breakthrough coach to really be able to add in the skills around working with people at that unconscious level and really working out what drives them and what can get the results that they're looking for. That's been really beneficial. I studied a Bachelor of Social Science and I majored in sociology, which is really about us as human beings and how we act as groups of people. So when you translate that into the work environment and how people start working together as teams, those skills and that information is really quite useful. People will give you feedback and tell you how great the experience was. But the feedback that I love the most is when you bump into someone months later and they tell you the things that they've been doing differently in their life as a result of seeing you at a keynote or a workshop. I was at a networking function one day and a young woman stood up and said that she wanted to thank Lenore Miller, and I didn't know this young woman. I was like, wow, what have I done? And she announced to the whole room that as a result of being at one of my keynotes that she decided to start her own business. So that was pretty exciting. That's stuff that really makes my heart sing. I really like to get to know the organisation or business I'm going to work with. I want to really understand the culture of that organisation and what it is that they need me to deliver. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm there for. I'm actually there to deliver a message for them.